Did you guys want the recording started?
Yes, I just started it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Thank you. All right. In the interest of time, I think we should probably get started there, Roville. How do you
Yep.
think?
Sounds good.
Okay. So welcome. I'm just going to share my screen.
Yep.
Are you guys
it's
able to
visible.
see my screen? Perfect. Just give me 1 sec. All right. Well, hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us and taking your lunch break to join us today. This is the kickoff for a Toronto Workfront User Group meeting. So excited for you guys to be here. My name is Crystal Harlow. I'll be co-leading this chapter with Roville Bhatia. We will dive a bit deeper into who we are in just a few slides, but honestly, I just want to say how exciting is this being the first chapter in Canada, and not to mention how special this day is because we're going to the World Series. Like, who's excited for the Jays? Like, I'm super excited. It's been 32 years in the making. So let's just take a moment and talk about the Jays and how excited everybody is. Okay, who's going to the game on Friday? Anybody? Who got tickets? Because I know they're super expensive. Okay, so just before we dive in, I wanted to mention and introduce Julie, who's joining us from Adobe. So Julie, if you want to go ahead and say hi.
Oh, well, thanks, you guys. Mostly I'm just going to be in the background, but I'm at Adobe. I'm the program manager for the Workfront User Group program, also the Workfront Champion program. So I work with all the user group leaders for every chapter for the program, and very excited to have our first non-US chapter going live. So thank you, Crystal and Roville.
Thank you so much, Julie. So just a heads up before we get rolling, this session is going to be recorded and it'll be posted on the Adobe User Group YouTube channel. It's all about sharing knowledge and helping others learn. So if you're not comfortable being on camera or speaking live, absolutely no worries. You can catch a recording later. And if you have any questions, feel free to email advocacy@adobe.com. Some Adobe User Group house rules. So to ensure our Adobe User Groups stay user-focused and a safe space for members to learn, network, and problem solve, we ask that all Adobe User Group session attendees follow the following rules. No self-promotion or pitching of any kind is permitted at Adobe User Group events. Don't contact people outside of the user group without their consent. If user group members share their use case at a meeting, please do not share that information without their consent as well. Any questions? I can't see the chat, so if Roville, you could let me know if there's any questions, that'd be great. Thank you. So let's review today's agenda. This meeting is more of a get to know you session and understand all of our Workfront experience levels. We just went over some housekeeping rules. Next, Roville will let you know how to stay up to date with our Workfront user group so you know what's to come. You'll get to know your co-leaders on a little bit more of a personal level. And then we'll have a roundtable and get to know all of you. A few icebreakers, round it off with what's new with Workfront. Then we're going to close it out with the future of our Workfront user group. We want to make sure this is an interactive session, so please feel free to come off camera, come off mute if you feel comfortable, but absolutely no pressure at all. Over to you, Roville.
Thanks, Crystal. Right. So we wanted to kind of help you navigate to the Toronto chapter easily. So obviously this deck will be shared with you so that you can navigate to this new chapter easily just by clicking on this link. And then once you're on that page, to join the Toronto user group chapter, you just need to click on the button join. Once you have joined the chapter, you'll automatically receive any notifications about the events that are upcoming or any resources that we post, and also reminders about the new events. It's important to know that if we don't do this step of joining the chapter, you won't be able to officially receive any notifications or be aware about what's going on in the chapter or be even a member of the chapter. So this is an important step if you're really interested in joining the chapter and think this is a good value add. Okay, we can move on. And just a shout out to navigate to the experience league for any self-help or instructor-led trainings, or getting your your questions answered, looking for any community events. It's a great spot. I'm sure a lot of us already know about Experience League, but in case you don't, this is a great spot for any newcomers to Workfront to find out answers or just connect with the community in general. So yeah, do head out to Experience League whenever you get a chance. We can move on. All right, so this is me. So my name is Rovil Bhatia. I'm a solution architect at Credera. I've been working on Workfront since almost 6 years now, along with Fusion. Um, and In general, I like traveling, so I've traveled a lot within the past probably 10 years to different parts of the world. Here, what I'm showing here are two places out of that, which are really uh, s- n- one of my favorites. So the first one that you see on the top left is Tobermory. So it's really close to Toronto, like a 3 hours drive. It's a peninsula, and I've been hiking around in the Ontario region, just trying to find great spots here. So because I'm new to Canada, and yeah, this was one of the highlights of my uh, stay here. The second one you see on the right is Dubrovnik. So this is again one of the most like amazing places that I've visited. It's also known as King's Landing, from Game of Thrones. So almost all of the shooting happened here. And Yeah, that's one of my favorite spots. And then below that, you see some Northern Lights. So we had been chasing the Northern Lights in and around Ontario for quite a while last year, and finally got to experience that in the winters last year. And yeah, just have some of those photos. The second thing I mean, that's a major part of my life is trying out food. So I tried to find some good photos about, all the food, but couldn't. So here's me just eating a bunch of stuff. But in general, I like exploring new cuisines and exploring local food. So wherever I go, try to eat local and try to experience the food culture there. And then on the extreme right, you see a photo of Messi when he came to Toronto. So that's one of my key highlights from last year when I got to see him. He's the goat. I've been following him since quite a while now. So me and my wife, we both went to see his match, and we were like that was another highlight for us. So so yeah, just a little bit about me. And There's one thing we wanted to kind of cover in our introductions is what we would like to do next year. What I want to do next year is visit Banff National Park. So it's in Alberta in Canada. So that's one of my key goals for next year in terms of travel. So I'll stop there
Awesome.
and pass it over to Crystal. Nice meeting you, everyone.
One question: did you make that pasta?
I did not. I was I was in Croatia, just devouring everything that came my way.
Of course. Amazing. Thanks for sharing.
Thanks, Krista.
All right. Okay, a little bit about me. I'm a serial hobbyist. So I like to try almost anything, whether it's activity, travel, food, anything in between. The top pick here is me and my family. I've got two boys, a husband, and a dog. My dog is below. This is him. His name is Snickers. He's dressed in his Halloween costume. He's going to be a Squid Games player. The reason being is my youngest son is going to be a Squid Games guard, so obviously it's fitting. This and my dog is my favorite coworker, so that's him. He knows all the company secrets because he works next to me every day. My family, we love to travel as well, just like Euroville. This is one of our first trips to NASA as a family when the kids were really young. This past July, my husband and I, we celebrated our anniversary in Portugal. So we took some ATVs up to the top of a volcanic caldera. And this water is actually all rainwater. So it's been there for I think, thousands of years, and they have different colors of water because of the algae. Absolutely beautiful. If you can make it out to Portugal, the island is absolutely gorgeous. We did a lot of hiking as well. This is me below. I play ball hockey. I like to try all kinds of sports. So in the summer, I play ball hockey. In the winter, I play basketball. And also in the summer, I got into cycling. So this is me here. I did the longest ride I did this past summer was 54 kilometers, which was really difficult, but it was absolutely fun. So I got into that last summer, and hoping I can continue, if the weather goes well, for at least 1 or 2 more sessions this year. My background previously was aviation. So this is me actually sitting in one of the snowbird aircraft that they do the air shows at the CNE. So I had the chance of sitting in the snowbird, which was pretty cool. And that's just a bit about me. But now we're going to head over to all of you guys. So let's open up the floor to our lovely members and get to know you all. If you'd like to share, hear a few questions, you can answer all, pick or choose. How much you want to share is up to you. But we'd love for the floor to be opened up and you guys answer some questions and we can get to know each other. Robo, do you want to maybe start off? Anybody here?
Yeah.
Or
Why
any
don't we have
volunteers?
our first member, Monique, if you want to do the honors?
Yeah. Hi,
Thank you.
everybody. I'm Monique Evans. I work at Stanley Black & Decker, and I am from Baltimore, Maryland. So not too far, but far enough. I've actually never been to Canada outside of the Quebec airport, but I'm hoping to get up there soon. So maybe if y'all have an in-person event, I can use that as an excuse to get up there. But I've been using Workfront for 10 years now, which is wild to say because it feels like we implemented like 5 or 3 years ago sometimes. And I love all things entertainment. So whether it is movies, TV, going to theme parks, traveling, live shows, concerts, if there's some way to entertain me with pop culture, I am in.
Awesome. Maybe you can come over for the World Series.
Absolutely would.
Awesome. Thank you, Monique. That was great. Diana, do you want to go next? Or
Sure. I wasn't prepared for this. I had joined just to see what this was all about, so I'm just kind of winging this. I work for CIBC in Toronto, and I've been with the organization for 35 years. We currently use the AEM as a tier 1 app, and my interest in this group is how can we be more self-sufficient when it comes to solving problems within that the AEM, as opposed to reaching out to either a vendor or somewhat. So that's from a work background. From a personal perspective, actually today I'm not on camera because I'm taking care of my elderly mother. So I just kind of, keeping this background discreet. Entertainment and self-interest. I love baking. What I'd like to do is eventually be proficient in making homemade bread.
wow.
Just want to, the amount of things that we ingest, I'm getting really into more natural health, and making bread at home is just an experience. I don't know if anybody else has ever experienced. Just the smell alone is just right. It just
infectious.
Yeah, it's infectious. So I'd like to do that. Love traveling. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to do much of that lately because of the personal circumstances of taking care of an elderly. But eventually, hopefully, you'll get there. My interests are vary as well. Too many to go into, but I look forward to this group.
Amazing. Maybe you could bring some bread for in person.
Maybe, yeah. You'll be my guinea pigs.
Amazing. I love it.
Great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Diana. That
You're
was
welcome.
great. Thank you so much. Chuck, do you want to go? Are you okay going next?
That's where Chuck is. Sorry, I was looking for Chuck. Chuck is my manager. He couldn't come today. So my name is Nazreen Iqbal. Hopefully, he'll be joining some sessions. I'll be joining some sessions in the future. We work for a company in Canada called Harding Display. We create displays for pop. We have literally just started working with Workfront. It's just been a couple of weeks and we're still having our meetings and learning about the program. So we just wanted to join to see what we could get from the group and have a better understanding of Workfront as we work through it. So the whole of Workfront, I would love to see how that impacts our organization. I actually am a studio coordinator, so I'll be working with the program every day, using it to coordinate all our tasks in the design studio and the production. Favorite hobby, teaching my kid how to cook. That's been fun.
It's a good life skill.
She's 8, so yeah, it's fun. She did a camp this year for a cooking camp that she really enjoyed, and since then I think she's made dinner for my husband and I one time, and that was it. So yeah, a lot of Christmas baking.
Sounds
That's
good.
nice.
Nice to
Great.
meet
Thank you
you.
so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But yeah, good to hear that you just started using Workfront. Welcome to the group. We'll try to make it as useful as much as possible for you. All right. Next we have Becky.
Yes, hi. Sorry, I'm back. I'm getting my internet taken care of, fixed because it's out. Yeah. Hello. Yep. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so I work at Qualcomm, and I'm based in San Diego. So I lead the Southern California chapter. I've been working in Workfront for 3.5 to 4 years. I'm the system admin and Workfront lead at Qualcomm. So I'm in it pretty much on a daily basis. Something that I'd love to learn more of about Workfront is probably external lookup fields, a little bit more about that, or maybe some tips about proof. You can always learn more tips about proof, which will be frame eventually. So it's more about that. Let's see, my favorite show and hobby. So my all-time favorite show is Breaking Bad. And my favorite hobby is, yeah, my favorite hobby is snowboarding. Oh, is that? You like that one too?
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad is my all-time favorite. Yeah.
Yes.
And Better Call Saul, obviously.
Yeah, I know. No, I don't feel like any show has ever lived up to how good that one was. So I love anything related to like crime or any of that too. I like the investigative shows too. Yeah, and then I love snowboarding, so that's my favorite hobby. I'm kind of obsessed with it, and now that winter season has started, I plan to definitely, go snowboarding quite often on the weekends and whatnot. But I did want to say I'm from Buffalo, actually, so I am from across 2 hours across the border from Canada, and I was born and raised there, and I go there a lot. I'm actually going flying through Toronto next week, or the 30th, and in between the Adobe Max and the Champion Forum. So, I go up there quite a bit because my family lives in Quebec City. Some of them do. So, Toronto has been like a place I frequent, and I go to Vancouver quite a bit too. So, yes, it is going to be a busy.
You'll feel the spirit of everybody because of the World Series in Toronto. So we're like, everybody's so hyped up.
Yeah, definitely. I know it'll go Blue Jays. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be busy if people are flying in for that too. So
for sure. Well, thank you so much for joining.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for having me and let me on here.
For sure. I think I've rewatched Breaking Bad like 3 times. So three times fully. Yeah.
Oh, it's great. I know. I want they have their own brand now of a mezcal, and they have in New Mexico they have the tour sites and stuff. So
that's cool.
Yeah, they're still around. So
nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you, Becky. Right, we have Jennifer next. Are you okay coming on next?
Hey guys, my my lighting is horrible, So I apologize in advance. Let me see if there's a person here, and then I'm trying to block the background light.
Yeah.
I'm Jen Mancini. I work at Aramark. I also I co-lead the Philly chapter for the Workfront User Group. I've actually been working in Workfront for about a year and a half now. So I'm still relatively new to the platform, but I feel like there's just constantly so much to learn. So it's definitely been a journey. Something that I would like to learn more about in Workfront is I really want to get a little bit more familiar to Fusion. So that is something that I'm working towards. I also want to learn how to really kind of do a deep dive in the AI components. I'm really excited about the beta for Project Health to see how we can utilize that within our team. I'm actually in Philly today. I am usually, I live in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. So definitely on the east side. And geez, favorite shows and hobbies. I have two daughters and they are avid soccer fans and they play on multiple teams. So one of my hobbies is being the loud soccer mom on the sidelines. I also bake and I have a good sourdough bread recipe, Diana, if you are interested. And
Absolutely.
okay, great. Yeah, you need a good starter.
That's what I hear. I also
need
need
a good
patience.
And my family laughed at me
Mhm.
because my starter lives in my refrigerator
Uh-huh.
in a big mason jar, and I
Yep.
glued googly eyes to it and put a
Aw.
face on it and named it because why
What's
not?
the name? We want to hear the name. I love
Connie.
it.
Connie, oh, cool.
Connie the starter, the sourdough
Connie
starter.
the starter. And gosh, favorite shows. I don't know. I'm such a silly show person, so I love a good Office or Parks and Rec or
Yes.
something that's kind of numbing and mindless and just slapstick. So, but it's so nice to meet you. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing. I guess you're basically juggling how many different activities the kids go to. I hear you.
Yes, I am. They're both on two soccer teams, which is a little overzealous. And so we're just, my husband and I are running, but they love it. And so we said, we'll do our best to support you guys, but if it gets a little crazy, we might have to pump the brakes, but you just do what you have to do.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for joining.
Sure.
Next, we have Burnaby. Am I pronouncing your name right?
Yes, thank you. I think it's Rufus, right? Yeah, Rufus. Yeah. Hi, everyone. So, like Diana, I'm also from the CIBC. So I work as a marketing manager. So I use Workfront a lot. So every day, I've been using Workfront for the project management and also, how to collaborate with different stakeholders, within my marketing campaign. So that is why I love Workfront, because it helped me to keep abreast of the project status, and then I can easily to tell where is my project is as of today. So I love Workfront. One thing I would like to learn in Workfront is probably how to refer stuff, basically, because from time to time, when I'm doing the timeline management, sometimes I will make mistake, and then I would like to refer stuff, but it seems that I don't know how to refer it. So something I would like to learn about it. Also the integration with different Adobe suite of product. Recently our bank has bought the EDAM, the DAM management system, which is also I'm curious to learn how we can integrate this kind of system into Workfront as well. I'm calling definitely from Toronto, but originally I'm from Hong Kong. So I work with American Express before, and now that I switched to CIBC. So yeah, I'm so happy with this move. And then like Refill, I'm also a newcomer to Canada, so I'm so happy that I moved to Canada. Oh, sorry. And one of my favorite hobby, if you see I'm not working, I'm definitely hopping around the city with my city bike. I love to, I love biking, and then I also love yoga and Pilates. So I enjoy, exercising whenever, I'm not working. One of my favorite book, recently that I like is The Journey of Souls. So it's talking about the reincarnation. Once we pass our life. So this is a really interesting book, and yeah, that's pretty much about me.
Amazing. Thank you so much for joining, Barnaby. Great to get to know you. You're super active as well, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris.
Awesome. Is that
So,
everybody, or was there more people?
I think we have one person left. Heather, are you on?
Hi, sorry I joined late, but thank you for having me.
It's fine.
So I'm Heather Campbell. I work at the PetSmart corporate office based in Phoenix, Arizona. We've been using Workfront since 2017, and we have a lot of improvements that we actually need to make. We've done a few things, but we're still pretty basic. So we're working to improve right now and embed all the automation. I would say one thing that I would love to learn more about is Fusion. We're actually in the process of trying to implement Fusion and the best, use cases that we can implement to help our team. So anything about Fusion, I'm all ears. Let's see, favorite book show hobby. I would say diamond art is actually something new that I've taken up recently. It's very addicting and very cheap too, which I love. And then my boys play a lot of basketball, so it's constant basketball all the time. But it's
Amazing.
nice meeting everyone.
Is the diamond art like individual? You have the pen and you put them in a pattern or
Yeah.
a picture? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's almost
cool.
like color by number, but it's little like diamonds. And they have different things like coasters, cups, like even just posters, but so many different items that you can do. Like right now I'm working on Christmas ornaments. So
Neat. Well, that's cool.
Interesting.
Amazing. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Was everybody, Robil?
I think so. Yeah, I think we
Okay.
got everyone.
Okay. I also realized I didn't actually tell everybody where I'm from. I'm Crystal. I'm based in Toronto. I work for Scotiabank. I am the commerce administrator for Workfront. So I've been working Workfront for it's coming up 4 years. I would also love to learn more about Fusion because we've gotten the license and we'd like to implement that. So I think I'm in the same boat as a few of the user group.
Yeah, lots of, I think, interest in Fusion and proofing in general. So thanks everyone for sharing. That's
Absolutely.
really helpful for us to kind of get the ball rolling.
Okay, so another icebreaker we're going to do today is a quick game of Workfront Bingo. So on your screen, you'll see a couple of common Workfront actions. If you've done any of them recently or ever, just mark an X. If there's items you haven't done and you'd like to do, so just keep them open. We'll just give you a couple minutes to review the items. Once you've kind of reviewed them, please just drop how many items you've done in the chat, and then we can kind of take it up from there. So we'll just give you about a minute or so. Take your time. Go ahead and make your X's and drop the number in the chat. Some of them are complex. Some of them are pretty simple. For those of you who are new to Workfront, this is a great kind of starting point as well.
All right, we have 3 responses so far, 4 now. That's great.
What are the numbers coming in as?
Pretty high. Like,
Wow.
I know we have 1, 0 because we have a new user for Workfront, but apart from that, it's like 13, 15, 14.
Wow.
Um,
Sounds like we have a lot of knowledge that can be shared.
absolutely.
All right, 10 more seconds and then we'll move on from here. All right. Let's go to Roeville.
Right. So our next game is Would You Rather. So it's pretty simple game. You just need to tell us your preference of would you rather, for example, for the first one, visit Niagara Falls or visit Lake Louise. Um, so you can, just either answer for all of these questions or the ones that interest you. But yeah, we would like to hear what would you rather go for. So the first one is whether you would want to go visit Niagara Falls or Lake Louise. So you can put your answers in the chat, and maybe just even okay. We have Lake Louise, Lake Louise. Oh my God, that's okay. That's a clear winner. Okay. Yeah, I hear you. It's in Alberta. It's way more beautiful than the Niagara Falls probably. So yeah, that's a clear winner. The second one is whether you would eat pancake with maple syrup or pancakes with pancake syrup. Uh, because this is the first Canadian chapter, I'm guessing your answer would be maple. So yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, the
Maple syrup,
third
yeah.
one is yeah, maple syrup's the winner. Third one is buying milk in bags or buying milk in cartons.
That's a Canadian
I
thing
know
for sure.
that's a Canadian thing, yeah. But we do have some people joining in from the US. So oh yeah, I see a lot of cartons in the chat. Awesome. All right, the next one is whether you like living on the West Coast or you like living on the East Coast. I know we have a bunch of folks on the East Coast here. Okay, both. I see one answer to both. Yeah, West, East, West, West, East, East. It's a mix.
Might depend on time of year as well, maybe.
Yeah, right. I feel like it's getting colder, so we have more West Coasters here.
For sure.
Right. The next one, and this is probably more specific to people who are living in the Toronto area. Whether you would like to take the TTC during your morning commute, or you would like to take the 401. Both are horrible, I know, but what's your
401's a
preference?
parking lot, so
Yeah. Right. And listen to podcasts on the 401, TTC if I have to.
sorry.
Neither. Yeah, I hear you. TTC. Okay. I think you have more TTC than 401. So we'll take TTC. And those who don't know, TTC is the Toronto Transit Corporation. So it's everything from the trains to the buses here. So it's the public transport. All right, let's move on to temperature. So that's if you like colder weather, so below 0 or above 20. I'm pretty sure a lot of folks will like the summers.
20.
So above 20 is the way to go. For sure, that's for me. I don't like winters much. All right. The next one is whether you would like to wear a toque or a baseball cap. I'm pretty sure, Crystal, you would like to wear a baseball cap.
Baseball cap for sure, yeah.
Maybe.
I even have like a toque that's a baseball cap toque, so
Oh,
transition.
oh yeah, I've seen those. All right, a lot of baseball fans.
I mean, it is Blue Jays. Come on. That can be
Yeah.
it too.
That's true. That's true. Go Blue Jays. All right. The next one is pretty obvious. Drinking Starbucks or drinking Tim Hortons. If you're in Canada, Tim, I think, oh, we have a lot of Starbucks fans.
Starbucks.
Interesting.
Neither. Oh, fair enough.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Duncan's there too. Okay. Awesome. Then we have whether you'd like eating an Nanaimo bar or eating a beaver tail pastry. If, yeah,
That's a tough
beaver
one.
tails. It is a tough one. I haven't had a Nanaimo bar, to be honest.
Okay.
Because I know we don't get that a lot in Toronto. It's mostly in the Vancouver area, but would love to try one. If you know have any recommendations, please let me know. All right, beaver tail it is. The next one is whether you would never say sorry or you would never drink beer. I know both of these are really close to Canadians. All right, never drink beer. That's good. Yep. I imagine this would be the case. Everyone, no one will never say sorry.
Yeah, we do that as Canadians.
That's a very good. All right, and then the last one is whether you would like to attend the Calgary Stampede or attend TIFF.
Both
Right,
pretty
yeah.
neat, actually.
Yep. We have a lot of TIFF enthusiasts. Rightly so.
Yeah. Probably for the
All right,
celebrities.
yeah. See you at TIFF then next year. Great. That's great. Thanks everyone for joining in this one.
Sorry.
We got to know a little more about you with this game. Thank you. All right. So the next thing is pretty unique to this particular Toronto chapter. What we have come up with is a newsflash for every user group meeting that we will have, and since this is the first one, we wanted to kick it off with some quick newsflash about what are the upcoming release dates, what are the different events that are coming up, and what are the new features that are part of those releases that are coming up specifically for Workfront. But we can expand this to Fusion, Workfront planning, depending on where our interests lies as a group. But yeah, we wanted to get a unique kind of takeaway from our meetings. So this newsflash, we'll keep it ongoing for all our chapter meetings. So the first thing is about the release dates, right? So we just had a release for Workfront. Anyone who's new to Workfront, we have quarterly releases for Workfront in which new features and improvements and fixes are implemented by the product team. So we had our last quarterly release on 16th of October last week. So a lot of new improvements came along in that update, which we have covered in the new features that you see in the bottom section. And for those who don't know, there's a Workfront planning module that's recently launched within Workfront, and we have an upcoming release for that too. And because it's in different environments, we have the preview release on 16th October, followed by a fast release if you're signed up for fast releases, and then a production release for everyone on January 15th next year. So those are the release dates. We have some pretty amazing events coming on. I try to join these as much as possible. They're really helpful for different aspects. As you can see, we have a Workfront collective where we have mostly our admins, sharing their insights. Mostly all the community coming together. We have a Workfront and AEM native integration meeting coming up. So I know some of us mentioned we're interested in looking at AEM. We have sessions on reporting, sessions on Fusion, as many of us are interested. We have Ask Me Anythings. So I won't go through the full list, but you get the idea, right? It's touching on so many other different topics, and we've just put together a list for you to attend. These are really helpful. We have industry experts, product experts always joining these events to help us kind of utilize Workfront to its fullest potential. New features. So the first and the foremost, AI. So we see a lot of investment and a lot of new improvements in terms of AI in Workfront. The first one being AI Reviewer. So this is about auto checking any proofs or images for brand compliance, where an AI bot can simply give you like instant scoring about your image or your creative. We have AI project health. So there is a new feature where you can ask AI what's the project health of a particular project in Workfront. There is some backend component to this, so it's good to kind of go through the resources for this one. And then we have our AI beta control. So that's where admins can now enable AI features organization-wide in case we have different companies as part of the same instance. We have some pretty good game-changing features that are coming up. So we have unified approvals, where instead of proofing approvals on a proof level, we will have them on a document level. We have Canvas dashboards, where we'll get more drag and drop report visualizations with more flexibility in the layout. We have Adobe Express and Workfront Proof integration. That's a really new thing. I haven't seen this in the past. It's more to kind of align Adobe's Creative Suite with Workfront proofing. And we have platform evolution activities coming up as well. So I think Adobe is trying to come up with a more unified experience, which is again a phased activity, and the UI is also due to get some upgrades. And then in terms of the power users, people who have been enabling teams within their organization, we have a lot of new and exciting stuff for admins. We have custom form removal protection. In case someone accidentally removes it, you can probably restore it. We have centralized boards admin view, where an admin can probably see all the boards. We have multi-select external lookup fields. One of us mentioned that we'll be really interested to learn about that. So this is also coming up, where you can now select multiple options from an external lookup. And then we have, as I mentioned earlier, modernized user profile interface. That's part of the bigger UI uplift. And then we have a few things for our resource managers and the requesters. Mostly for the resource managers on the workload balancer side, and capacity and demand management. And for requesters, it's more around creating and saving custom views in the requests area. So right now we can't really manage views within the requests area. So that's coming up. And then we have Workfront and Planning unified. So Workfront Planning is the newer module, which also kind of is an intake module, similar to the requests area. So these are getting unified. And we can, I think, filter, search, and customize our columns in a much more better way. So yeah, that's a roundup of all the new features that are coming up. Really excited for all of these. These are already rolled out on October 16th. So feel free to bring questions to this community if you're confused about any of this, or head to Experience League, obviously. So yeah, I'll stop there.
All right. Thank you so much. That was amazing. There's a lot of great information in these slides.
Yep. Thank
Okay.
you. Right. So the next thing is for us to kind of gather your thoughts. So we wanted to hear from you. I know you've already mentioned some of this in your introductions, but if you had to pick the top 3 future topics that we should um, set as an agenda for our next meetings, what are those top 3 topics that you would want? You can just simply put the numbers. So if it's, let's say, optimization nation, like we're focusing on reporting, dashboards, performance tuning, you can say 1. Let's say the second one is creative collaboration, and the third one is workfront hacks and tips. You can just say 1, 3, and 5 is my preference. So you can just post it in the chat. This will really be helpful for us to make this community even more meaningful for you. So yeah, and I see we've already have responses coming in. If you want to mention even beyond 3, that's fine too. But yeah, we would encourage giving us your top 3.
We'll just pause there for a moment so everybody can kind of read them and put your options in the chat. Do you need more time? How's it looking?
I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 responses so far.
Okay, we'll pause.
Yep, I think we can take a minute. Like I see a lot of 2s and 3s.
Okay.
And even 5s.
We can round up the
Those are pretty
results
consistent.
afterwards. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody. This will help shape our future WUG meetings. So we're planning on keeping this momentum going with quarterly meetings, which you guys are going to shape with some of the subjects that Roville discussed in the previous slide. So we have tentative dates for January, April, September, and November. Most of these sessions will be a mix of learning, sharing, connecting with other Workfront users, and we'll also have some presenters and some subject matter experts to discuss some of the topics. For most part, the meetings will be virtual, and we will try to have an in-person event as we continue to grow our chapter. If you got more ideas, something that we didn't discuss during the last slide, or if you want to present some of your use cases or maybe some tips and tricks, please let us know, because we're trying to build this community together. So please reach out to us. Let us know if you have any other items that you want to discuss, and we can kind of continue growing our chapter from there. All right, go ahead, Roville.
Right. So just to close off, right? So just wanted to re-emphasize on the fact that we really need to make sure we join this chapter. If you if you're interested to join all our upcoming sessions, as Crystal mentioned, we'll have 4 of these throughout the year, and depending on your interest, we could probably meet in person on one of these events. But just to back up a little bit, yeah, we just need to make sure we navigate to this link that's mentioned in this slide, and click on join to join the chapter. That way, you'll be officially a part of the community, and you'll be able to receive all the notifications about everything that's happening with this community. So don't forget to join. It's best if you just do that after the meeting, so that you're all caught up with the recordings and the resources for this first kickoff meeting as well. Thanks, Monique, for dropping the link.
Thank you guys so very much. Appreciate your time today and taking your lunch just to kind of spend time with us. We're looking forward to growing this chapter together and shaping it with you all. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. And this recording will be updated shortly after. You also receive a survey as well after this meeting to complete. So thank you so much from our Toronto chapters, and go Jays go.
Thank you guys.
Thank you everyone for joining.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.